It's time to check in with local Carefree insider, Ralph.
Ralph, are you there? I was waiting for my garlic bread. I didn't know what was going on there.
What happened to my name?
Ralph, yeah, we said Ralph. What do you want?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, boy.
You mumbled it, or whatever you did.
Yeah.
You said local insider, then.
Well, turn the hearing aid on there, Ralph.
Hey, that was pretty touching with what that kid just did, because I was listening to that part. I mean, that's
yeah. Then we led to you. Yeah.
Yeah, that. Jeez. I mean, how am I supposed to follow a kid with that kind of courage and stuff? I mean,
oh my goodness,
yeah,
I can't even imagine.
You make me come on after a kid that just had to go through what he did, and then still was able to get it together to play. That's something. I'm impressed.
Well, he got it together to play, and then he got it together to come on the radio with us, and you couldn't. I mean, unbelievable, Jack Schreiber. What can we say? Possible 3-time MVP on the JV Sports Show. Ralph, how are you doing, sir? How have you been?
Is he a senior or what is he?
Yeah. He's Jack Schreiber is he is a senior. Yes, so he'll be playing somewhere next year.
To go to any college?
Do you want to broker something for him? Try to get him some offers?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking if he's as good as you say he's good, maybe he should go to Notre Dame then. You know, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Notre Dame
the dude can play some ball. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well then. Maybe you should tell him to let him tell his coach to. When you said his coach played at the highest level, what did he play in the NFL?
Yes, he was for the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I think he played for the Chiefs too, didn't he? Didn't he spend a time there in Kansas City?
I probably have wiped that out of my mind as a Broncos fan. Go ahead.
You get in touch with his coach and tell him to stop promoting this guy and see if Kelly wants him at Notre Dame.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
See that?
Right.
Spoken from Ralph.
Yeah,
yes.
Hey, you know
so
me
Ralph,
Ralph
is my consigliere. He kind of helped me in the election for town council, and helped to get my name out there. So I appreciate that. And not a day goes by that he doesn't let me forget it. But Ralph,
now is Ralph the one taking the photos, Vince? Like when you were campaigning, you went out and took some out in the desert with a nice background and so forth.
I don't do menial work. My prices are too high for him. So he just pays for consulting information. That's about all he can handle.
Yeah.
There we go.
So Ralph, we apologize. You were supposed to join us at the remote last week at the 5K, but I guess you couldn't get through.
I couldn't find you guys. I thought you were. You told me the amphitheater, and they were over there doing Pilates or whatever they were doing.
Zumba, the Zumba class.
Zumba, a bunch of women jumping around. That's all.
We were right underneath the sundial, Ralph. I don't know how you. What were you wearing last week when you came out? When you made the attempt to come out to the race, what were you wearing last week? I got to know. Did you have the tracksuit on? What was it?
I don't know. I didn't see you. That's all I know.
No, but he wanted to know. But you wear the same thing every day. You got the Tommy Bahama button-down short sleeve shirt. You got the Bermuda shorts and the long sleeve black socks.
Shorts and Hawaiian shirts. That's how you know me.
That's it. Yeah.
Sandals or what's going on about Birkenstocks or what are you doing?
No matter what the temperature is. I had one of my buddies this morning say to me, he goes, "Hey, it's wintertime." I said, "Oh, it is?" I said, "Ever since I lived in California and Arizona, I got that mentality. It's Hawaiian shirts and shorts all the time."
Yeah. So. Ralph, in the final 2 minutes of our show, talk to us about, you wanted to come on and talk a little sports today. Tell us what's going on in the world of sports.
I am
2 minutes, Ralph.
Totally stoked that my Dodgers finally won a World Series.
Oh,
no. It was this crazy season. I mean, 32 freaking years before they won another one. I mean, the last time they won one, that guy Clayton Kershaw was born that year in 88. So 32 years later, he's 32 and he finally gets his ring. So it's a shame that they couldn't have a parade because of the stupid COVID thing. But it was sort of like kind of anticlimactic. They won, ran around on the field, took some field pitches, and that was it. But the ring is still going to be presented in the opening day next year, and hopefully this COVID thing won't be interfering with that. And hopefully it won't interfere with spring training, because I'm sure spring training will be a big deal for the Dodgers this year.
Now, were you on the field post-game there at the World Series, Ralph?
What?
Were you on the field there post-game at the World Series?
No, I wasn't.
At Globe Life Field in Arlington.
I couldn't afford the airfare and the hotel rates. I couldn't afford. But what do you call? I heard this that Vince Scully's coming out of retirement to do a tribute show for the whole year for the Dodgers. I guess it's going to be on. Hopefully, it'll probably be on the Dodger channel. Hopefully, ESPN or MLB will get it too. So that ought to be interesting to see what.
That's pretty cool.
So
that's pretty cool.
All right.
So,
all right. Yeah.
So again, and the other big thing last week was Notre Dame upsetting Clemson, and now we got to make sure they don't have a relapse because of the high, and now they came down too low because they're playing in another couple hours. They're playing Boston College. And what was it, 1993 was the last time Notre Dame was number one, and they beat Florida State that day, and then the next week they played Boston College and lost and got knocked out of number one. So hopefully history doesn't repeat itself. So we'll see later in a couple hours. So.
All right,
Mr. Fighting Irish, Ralph Ferro.
Yes, thank you, Ralph. Thank you so much.
Even though it's not an Irish name.
Lord.
Yes, Ralph Ferro. Ferro. That'll cover it.
Ferro. Yes, Ralph Ferro, Carefree Insider, my consigliere. Thank you for joining us,
All
Ralph.
right,
We got to have you back when we have more time. Yep. And thanks again. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, Ralph.
See you this Wednesday, maybe. All right.
All right, Ralph. Thank you. Yes, sir. All right.